condemning all those sentries that have been done. I have not slipped a knife. War. The people of all sides, from his brother and his father.
I'm facing on the media layer.
Oh, hi. I wasn't sure if you're talk to him.
If you'd like to talk to me, that would be yeah. We can do it anywhere you'd like. You want to do it here?
All right. You can look at me for a quick mic check. Have you seen your first last name for me?
My first name is Jason. My last name is Oman. Ohmann.
All right. And your organizer, what do you want the title to be?
I'm the organizer and media liaison for Portland for Palestine.
Okay. So tell me kind of what this demonstration is out here today.
Yeah, this is a direct response to the actions of last night, the unilateral strikes against Iran by Israel, of course propped up by the United States, with further action to come by the United States directly.
And so just tell me kind of what is the message that you want to get out?
The message is that it is no longer acceptable to the American people to have our name, the name of our nation, and our tax dollars go towards the munitions that explode on schools, on hospitals, all without our say, allegedly. We hope to keep elevating our voices to the point where we will be heard.
What are you hoping to get out of this demonstration, to get, people?
Yeah, we're hoping to rally people, of course, to get people to understand that anti-war action is actually quite simple, that it's a humanitarian effort, and that if we all join together, maybe eventually we can stop, again, the bombs being dropped on children in our name.
And then I'm seeing, this, just kind of, what was your reaction to hearing the news?
At this point, and I'm sure like a lot of Americans, a combination of disgust and absolute exhaustion, where I'm tired of refreshing news sites, just trying to figure out what the hell is going on abroad in my name. And I think there's a point at which inaction just cannot stand anymore, and we have to at least get out there and make our voices heard.
What can the U.S. do now that after this has already happened?
Obviously we can't take those bombs back that we dropped, but the immediate way to stop this is end all aid, military or otherwise, to Israel right now.
And then how long are you guys going to be here? Are there other protests and demonstrations that are coming up?
At least as far as Iran is concerned, no. Today we're going to be here for at least a couple hours, and we may be doing a march at the end of the rally. So.
Thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, but thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Cool. Thank you.
Trump wants war, Trump wants oil. Hands off foreign soil.
Because I know that they're killing children, and the first thing I heard was they bombed a primary school. 86 children were killed. I'm a Vietnam veteran, so I saw war up front, and I've been seeing war year after year after year, as it's already been said, one war after another. And what is it for? What is war for?
Absolutely nothing.
What is it for?
Absolutely nothing.
Correct. It is worth absolutely nothing. Also, I wanted to say, this Iran has been under attack since the 1953 Iranian coup that was orchestrated by the U.S. and the MI6 in Britain, because they wanted to, because he declared, Mossadegh declared as an elected official a democracy and actually nationalized the oil. And because he nationalized the oil, they said they can't have that because they're going to lose their profits and they wanted to control it. They orchestrated a coup and they took over and kicked him out. And this is where we ended up. And we're still battling with this battle over and over again. The sad thing is we were just listening on the radio, on television, they were in peace negotiations. Right, closer? Yeah, sorry. We were just watching, there was peace negotiations that was so close to being done, and what I heard from some of the analysts was that it was so close that Netanyahu in the United States did not want it to happen, and that's why they began to bomb in Iran. So that, there's no peace. There's never been an idea or a peace solution. And you have what in Doha, they began to create. Trump orchestrated this idea of a peace council, a new peace thing within the UN. You call this peace? No, this is not peace. The thing that I keep thinking about is, you just had you have what's going on in Gaza, the genocide. You have Netanyahu is a war criminal who's committed genocide, and you have Trump, who is a convicted felon and pedophile, who have called Iran a terrorist nation. Who is a terrorist nation? The USA is a terrorist nation. This isn't just about Trump and Netanyahu. This has been a long, long history from one administration to the next. This, at the root, in my opinion, is capitalism. Capitalism is at the root of all of this. Oil. We can't just have demonstration after demonstration. We need to put our lives on the line. We need to say enough is enough. We need veterans to come out. We need peace activists. We need everyone to come out, everybody on deck, because we need to fight against this fascism. This fascism in our streets, we're seeing it. We're seeing ICE attack immigrants and American citizens. They're killing people, separating families. We have on our streets, ICE is the Gestapo of Trump and this administration. I am so sick and tired of having to come out here over and over again. I don't know how we're going to stop this, but I know that we need to stop fighting among ourselves. We need to start fighting together. We need to build a huge coalition of organizations that said enough is enough. We need those who are in the military, like it says over here, we all have a duty to disobey. We need our soldiers to disobey illegal orders, and this war is an illegal war. From Venezuela to Palestine to Iran, enough is enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. From the belly of the beast. From the belly of the beast. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. From the belly of the beast. From the belly of the beast. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. From the belly of the beast. From the belly of the beast. Hands off the Middle East. Hands off the Middle East. casualties from that school bombing, and we don't know how many more yet, but we know there will be more. And if it's one thing that the U.S. and Israel likes to do across the world, it is bomb children. Shame! For our next speaker, please welcome Jason from Portland for Palestine.
Hello, everybody. On January 21st, 2025, Marco Rubio was confirmed as the Secretary of State under the Trump administration. Boo. He was confirmed by the Senate on a vote of 99-0. I'm sorry, your favorite senator voted for what happened last night. Our Ron Wyden voted for what happened last night. The most progressive senators in Congress, allegedly, like Ed Markey or Elizabeth Warren or whoever, voted for Marco Rubio, voted for what happened last night. Shame. You must face facts. Wyden, along with dozens of our federal representatives, take bribes from foreign and domestic entities to make war on foreign soil. This is who we are. We need to face it. The administration is signaling that last night's cowardly unilateral strike is simply the first phase of a longer campaign to depose yet another head of state without the support of the UN, without the support of Congress. And if they hold true to that over the next couple decades, we're going to hear a lot of mush-mouthed people in front of TV cameras on the national news telling us how it's actually a good thing. We cannot let them. It has become clearer and clearer that the United States knows only one political party, and that is the political party of disruption, destruction, and genocide. Shame. Ask yourself, what has the supposed opposition done to prevent the outrageous and illegal abduction of Nicolas Maduro and Celia Flores? Nothing. What has the opposition done to stop the noose being tightened around the neck of Cuba, a nation that has already suffered it under decades of brutal embargo? Nothing. They've done nothing. What has this opposition done to end the apocalyptic carnage and violence wrought on millions of innocent Palestinians? Nothing. In fact, worse than nothing. They started it. Shame. There is no opposition in this country. No matter what the message, no matter who we're talking to, and we're always talked down to, and we're always told that now is not the time. How many children have to starve before they become important?
Not one more.
Why is it always the next politician that's going to help us, but not this one? Why? Why not right now?
Because they're liars.
If we are going to be heard, we must begin to build power in a different way, here at the grounds of our feet, not in the alabaster halls. We must link arms together, share our strength, we must find our strength in our common work and our bonds of community, and not in the handshakes of shadowy boardrooms or behind some child's fiction of a market. It's here, together, on this street. And the first step to recapturing that power is standing together as we do. In yelling into the faces of the war hawks and the fake opposition, no more war. Period. If you are like us, and the idea of more bombs with "Made on the USA" on them falling on schools and hospitals just disgusts you, then please continue to join us. Please, let's come together. Let's continue to raise our voices up until they are heard. We cannot allow any of this to happen anymore.
That's right.
Together, we can forge a world where peace is not just a talking point to be refuted by a well-heeled, well-paid politician, but a central pillar of life for billions of people around the world. Thank you. From Iran to Palestine, Israel commits war crimes. From Iran to Palestine, Israel commits war crimes. Iran to Palestine.
From Iran to Palestine.
Israel commits war crimes.
Israel commits war crimes.
Thank you. They tell lies and then they bomb.
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 First Gaza, now Iran.
First Gaza, now Iran.
They tell lies and then they bomb.
They tell lies and then they bomb.
First Gaza, now Iran.
First Gaza, now Iran.
They tell lies and then they bomb.
They tell lies and then they bomb.
First Gaza, now Iran.
First Gaza, now Iran.
They tell lies and then they bomb.
They tell lies and then they bomb.
First Gaza, now Iran.
First Gaza, now Iran.
No more endless war.
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 No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
U.S. out of everywhere.
U.S. out of everywhere.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
U.S. out of everywhere.
U.S. out of everywhere.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
U.S. out of everywhere.
U.S. out of everywhere.
For our next speaker, I'd like to introduce Holly from the Freedom Road Socialist Organization. Can I get a from the belly of the beast?
From the belly of the beast.
Hands off the Middle East.
Hands off the Middle East.
From the belly of the beast.
From the belly of the beast.
Hands off the Middle East.
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 Woo! Hi all, my name is Holly. I'm with the Freedom Road Socialist Organization. We are an organization of revolutionaries. And we stand in resolute solidarity with Iran. We are in the heart of empire, in the center of imperialism. And that is why it is so important that today we take to the streets and say we do not want U.S. Interests in Iran, and we don't want the U.S. meddling anywhere. Yesterday, the United States and Israel striked Iran and murdered over 200 civilians. They targeted a school, murdering literal children. These are nothing less than war crimes and an unprovoked attack on a sovereign nation. They should be condemned by the entire world. And the Trump administration is going into overdrive to justify these attacks, trying to make it seem as though this is what the Iranian people want? Like the Iranian people want to be bombed by the United States? Like the Iranian people want children to be murdered by the United States and Israel? Boo, that's a lie. That's a lie. They are doing this and saying that the Iranian people need to carry out the job and carry out regime change. Well, I'm going to say something to you. When the United States is calling for something like that, when the United States is calling for regime change, we should be very, very suspicious. Because we know the United States doesn't do anything in the interest of human justice, freedom, and dignity. So we don't buy into this nonsense. Just as they called the Palestinian freedom fighters terrorists for breaking out of the concentration camp that Gaza has turned into on October 7th, the United States and its proxy Israel will do anything that they can to smear the Iranian government and make it seem as though these acts of aggression are done in the names of human justice. And that's a lie. Can I get a free Palestine?
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
In the Freedom Road Socialist Organization, we call for international proletarian solidarity. And this means we have to have a clear vision what the primary obstacle to justice and liberty is, not only in the Middle East, but all across the globe, and that is U.S. imperialism. Can I get a U.S. imperialist?
U.S. imperialist.
Number one terrorist.
Number one terrorist.
U.S. imperialist.
U.S. imperialist.
Number one terrorist.
Number one terrorist.
Because we have this understanding, it makes it very obvious to us who our enemies are and who our friends are in the struggle against imperialism. Iran has been a critical ally of Palestinian liberation, training and equipping resistance forces in Gaza, Lebanon, Syria, and Yemen to defend the Palestinian people against Zionist occupation. Can I get a woo? And this is why the U.S. and Israel want Iran destroyed, not because of terrorism or because of a nuclear threat, but because Iran refuses to kneel to imperialism in the Middle East. All oppressed people here in the United States have a vested interest in fighting U.S. imperialism. We see the effects of U.S. imperialism here in the U.S. when we watch mass goons kidnap people off the street at the request of Trump, when we see ICE place children into concentration camps here. We know what imperialism looks like, and we know that we have a common enemy with Iran. This issue is not nuanced, it is not confusing. This is a life and death struggle for freedom in the Middle East and across the globe. And as a sovereign nation, under attack, Iran has every right to defend itself. And it has done so with missiles towards U.S. military bases in the Middle East, which I'd like to question. Why are there so many U.S. military bases in the Middle East to begin with? We've seen very clearly how far the U.S. is willing to go to destabilize nations that do not succumb to its repression, with the recent kidnapping of President Maduro and First Lady Celia Flores in Venezuela. We see what the U.S. is attempting to do right now, and that is to attack nations all around the globe that are standing up against U.S. imperialism. So we stand with Iran and we stand with Venezuela as they rightfully defend themselves. This escalating aggression across the globe, from the kidnapping of Maduro to the strikes in Iran to the genocide in Gaza, are symbolic of imperialism in decline.
That's right.
But that does not mean that we should underestimate the United States. The ruling class is not going to go down peacefully. And so we have to be ready to fight back. So here in the United States, we're going to take to the streets and we're going to say loudly, hands off the Middle East!
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 Hands off Iran!
Hands off Iran!
Hands off Iran!
Hands off Iran!
When I say international then after that, we are going to march. So just letting you all know what the plan is. We're going to march going on that corner. But first we'll have our speaker, and then we'll do some more chants. So please welcome Andrew from Portland for Palestine.
The United States has spent decades trying to manufacture consent in order to evade Iran. Shame! Every time the United States attempts to oppose their will on another nation, we have seen countless unnecessary deaths and destruction brought upon the citizens of those countries. Shame! As a puppet state to the United States, Israel has continued to antagonize countries, murder civilians, and force their own genocidal will across the entire Middle East. Shame! Nowhere in the world has seen their conditions improved because of United States intervention, and Iran is no different. The United States government has shown in Afghanistan, Vietnam, Cuba, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, and many more that will only care about its own self-interest. It will only care about profiting the few. Shame! We must stand together with the people of Iran. We must stand against the U.S. war machine. We have seen what happens when the United States and Israel impose their will on other nations. Murder, rapes, famine, chemical warfare. There is no line that won't be crossed by these imperialist regimes. They will send their own people, your siblings, children, and friends off to die in order to profit the few. Shame! We have been told time and time again that Iran has nuclear weapons. That they mean to destroy us and everything we stand for. We are told that the slaughter of innocents is necessary as a matter of national security. No Iranian has ever attacked me. No Iranian has ever sent missiles and bombs to hurt me or the people I care about. But I have been tear gassed, shoved, and had my friends attacked and detained by ICE. Our own city government is hell-bent on suppressing our free speech and attacking protesters. Shame! The enemy that is harming us and destroying our neighborhoods and communities is not across the world, but here at home. The bombs that we send and the people that we slaughter will do nothing to stop the destruction of our freedoms and liberty that are being torn away from us. There is nothing that the people of Iran will gain from American bombs being deployed to their lands. There is no freedom to be found in destruction. The war profiteers and the pigs in the Department of War have shown their hands. They will stop at nothing to exploit resources from nations all across the globe. Do not fall for their lies. The United States and Israel have no place dictating the future of any nation. There is nothing to gain from this senseless war. This is another ploy by the Trump administration to try and force our attention away to the crimes that the United States government is committing on our own soil. American imperialism has never and will never lead to the liberation of people anywhere. We must stand together against the United States government. We must ensure that the warmongers and reactionaries in our government here are not able to dictate the future of people across the globe. We will not tolerate United States imperialism. We will not tolerate the United States warmongering in Palestine. We will not tolerate the United States warmongering in Venezuela, and we will not tolerate United States warmongering in Iran.
Thank you, Andrew. From Iran to Palestine. From Iran to Palestine. Stop the U.S. war machine. From Iran to Palestine. Stop the U.S. war machine. From Iran to Palestine. to march from that corner over there. We're going to go in a circle to the federal building, and we're going to come back. There will be a few people staying here if you do not want to go on the march with us. And before that, we are going to take a photo. So if you have a good sign that you want to be seen, please gather in front of this table here. If you have a good banner, please get in the front. And we are going to do that, and then we're going to march.
All right, everybody, take a picture.
I'm going to join you. So, and then a lot of people are going to the march. We're going to go be heading down to another rally.
If everybody can gather right here in front of the table for a picture. So we're talking to gather right here. Everybody bring your signs. If we can get the Portland for Palestine banner too. I don't know where the Portland for Palestine banner is. Do we have the Portland for Palestine banner? Where's our Portland for Palestine banner? Oh, it's coming over. Get everybody. Everybody can kind of, let me see. I don't know if I can still. Everybody can kind of like pull in as much as you can. We can even make like rows basically. Like don't go past the end of that sign, essentially. And we're getting our other banner over here. The banner. Okay. All right, let's do some chants. So let's get from the belly of the beast. From the belly of the beast. Hands off the Middle East. Hands off the Middle East. From the belly of the beast. From the belly of the beast. Hands off the Middle East. Hands off the Middle East. From the belly of the beast. From the belly of the beast. Hands off the Middle East. Hands off the Middle East. From the belly of the beast. From the belly of the beast. Hands off the Middle East. Hands off the Middle East. Woo! Thank you guys so much. We're gonna start marching, so line up over there. You want to do your fake news every day?